be kind of the theme of the entire year here in the UFL.
His first pass. Tipped in the air and picked off. What an interception. Quantario Cole. One-man tip drill, and the Battlehawks get it back.
Player a year ago, watch him break on this ball. So he's in that back level, and you're going to have the route out to the right side of the offense for the tight end, and he's just right in the hip pocket and goes right up there with that offhand, that right hand, tips the ball right to himself, and I love that he competed for that ball after it was tipped in the air. Q Cole with the pick on the first attempt.
All right, Joel, we got 3rd and 10 here for Houston.
And they need this badly. Stay on the field, get some points. Oh, picked off.
Yes, Brown kept it alive, but not for long. Winds up throwing the interception. Lucas Dennis. On first down, they fake the handoff. Perez over the middle, intercepted. Threw it right into the hands of Corey Mayfield. And as soon as you praise Perez in this offense, a costly mistake.
As well, down a touchdown at home just before halftime. Perry steps up, he's pressured, the ball floats, and because of that, it's intercepted by Tarpley. Arnold Tarpley with the interception.
Green 18.
Perry. And it's intercepted. Tornadin with the pickoff on the 2-point attempt.
Well, going back to the touchdown, just a great little read by Jonathan Adams. He's going to have outside leverage to the right of your screen, so instead of a fade, it's a slant.
33-yard reception. Williams with time, now being pressured, tries to spin out of it, and that ball is picked off. Michigan's going to close it out with Kai Nakua returning it, and he may go all the way. A pick six, game sealer.
Back to the play. Troy Williams gets some pressure from Breland Speaks here. Not Breland Speaks, actually. It's Rondell Carter. Forces just a bad decision, right? I think he's probably trying to get that out of bounds, but not able to get enough arm to throw it over the head of his receiver. And there's a chest cam. Look at that. Chest cam escort into the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go!
On 3rd and 11. Picked off at the 32. What a snatch grab by Carlos Davis. One of the stars of that front.
And healthy digestion. That's why Ein's Advanced Health has different formulas, so every dog can be a healthy dog.
Back to the action, 4:17 to go in the 3rd quarter. And Audie Field is lit. Magoo under duress, got away, got rid of it, got picked off. Baker comes back and atones for the penalty. DeAndre Baker was called for a penalty a couple plays.
Completion to try to help this field goal attempt that's about to happen.
They get it off. All kinds of time. And it's intercepted. DJ Miller, who's been the defender of the half so far, gets the turnover.
It's exactly what you can't do right there, Kurt. You know, you got to try as best you can as a quarterback to fight the urge to force the ball down the field, and DJ Miller comes up with the interception.
What's up?
Perkins over the middle, too high, and intercepted. A.J. Thomas with the pick, and he laterals it. Hands it off to the big fella, Perion Winfrey. And a big return after a big pick for Birmingham. Corral going deep. Hand fighting, and it's picked off. DJ Miller.
Titans over a couple years in the NFL.
A-gap pressure, they pick it up. Perry downfield and is intercepted at the 10-yard line. That was Keandre Thomas with the pickoff.
180. What are you talking?
They come up with the turnover. Brown, they're going to take a shot. And Brown gives it right back at the 33-yard line. Harris with the pick. Flag down. Harris down to the 32.
Trying to pay one back to San Antonio after losing in the conference championship game to these guys last year. And Mond on the march, and that ball's juggled. Was it picked off? Was that kept off the turf?
Ready, set.
3rd and 8 from the 11. Corral going deep, and it's going to be intercepted at the 35 by Joe Powell. Powell weaving through traffic. They'll stop this one, saying he was down by contact after the pick, his first of the year.
Great to have Ken Wisenhunt back. Had to take a leave of absence for medical reasons. Missed week number 1. E.J. Perry floating. This one picked off. Leon O'Neal looking for the house call. He's got it. He did that back in the day. They would try to saw him off. The pride of Aggieland with the pick 6. Who's been my guy? Just watch him. He's going to be over here on this side. He guards the tight end well. Just see him. He stays on his coverage. Once he knows he's got his coverage, he looks back at the quarterback, and it's a pick 6, baby, all the way back for a score. Good job there by O'Neal. He was my pick of the week. I told you. I said, this O'Neal has been all over the place.
Hey, Kirk, eyes up there. Looked like there was 2 offensive players very close together there. The spacing.
I don't want you on this team. E.J. Perry trying to bounce back. Instead, he's flushed out of the pocket, trying to get away. Makes T.J. Franklin miss. Picked again. T.J. Franklin set that up. Wrapped him. Keenan Isaac picked it off.
Any points on this possession makes it a 2-possession game, and it's intercepted. Jordan Williams keeps it in bounds, still on his feet, racing back the other way. And the San Antonio Brahmas right back in the mix.
And gets outside. It's an excellent play by the linebacker. Sees him looking, tracks it all the way, and then he does what you're always taught to do. Cut back on the quarterback. Always cut back on the quarterback. Make him make a football tackle.
Well, the chip protection will be necessary based on what we've seen. They do get better pass protection, but it is intercepted. That ball is picked off. Second turnover of the game goes DC's way. 2nd and 6 to Amu. Oh, that is picked off. Jumping the slant was Cameron Kelly. Cameron Kelly with an outstanding play.
Perez sold it a little bit, didn't he?
He sold it. Salesman. Well, it was unnecessary, so Mike's got it there.
16-9, 2nd down and 7, and picked off. Intercepted by Willie Harvey. Here come the Battlehawks. Touchdown, St. Louis.
He's sitting right here in the middle as Willie Harvey. It's zone coverage, and watch him read the eyes and how early he breaks on this ball. Luis Perez hasn't even thought about throwing it, and Willie Harvey is already breaking because that's where the eyes of the quarterback go. And once he catches it, it's just a foot race. And if you're a linebacker, you better win a foot race against those offensive linemen. What a read by the middle linebacker, Willie Harvey, trusting what he sees, taking a chance.
St. Louis 1 for 4 on 4th down this season. It all comes down to this. 4th and goal. Intercepted. And the Renegades survive. It's Harris bringing it back the other way. Ajay going to take it to the house. And the over somehow hits on the pick 6 from 100 yards away.
Duggan's trying to hit the slant, just a little behind the receiver. And then Ajene Harris is Johnny on the spot, collects the football and finishes in the end zone. A frustrating possession inside the 10-yard line for the Battlehawks, and what started as a very promising one as they got down the field, they abandoned the run game on those last two plays.
Touchdown. Go.
7th most passing yards in school history in the SEC. And an interception. It bounced right to Williams. Rashad Williams. And a pick six for the Roughnecks with 3 penalty markers down. And instead it's 6 the other way.
No, track it. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me again?
And keep the clock rolling.
Cannot take a sack. Perez, end zone, picked off, ball game. Josh Proctor puts the nail in the coffin on the biggest comeback in the young history of the United Football League. That's how the Buckeyes roll.
Hey, you can't review that? Hey, you can't review that? He's holding the chair.
I just talked about those safeties. Those safeties are playing some mind games on Luis Perez. They were showing too high, then they came down later to show some cover 3. But once they got it, and Perez wants, got to keep it rolling.
Thanks, Bryce.
2nd and 20 at Ling, and that ball is intercepted by Cameron Kelly. And Kelly with a heck of a return all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Boy, he's just going to have an in route, a vertical and an in route by Mariner right here, coming across his face. Just gets a little spooked by the mess in front of him. Cole Cabral, right guard, kind of in his face, let that one sail and right into the arms of Cameron Kelly. And that's what this Battlehawks team has needed. A big turnover. None of it went their way last week. Bunch of turnovers, bunch of big plays, got them in a hole.
Omaha, raise it.
Cook is on 3rd down. Drives the ball, and that is intercepted by Arnett. Arnett on the return, cuts back, and it's a pick 6.
Oh, and this is just a really bad decision by Case Cookus. Originally wanted to go to the right, comes back to the left, trying to throw, I'm not sure, 2 guys in one spot, but Arnett was all over the stop route on the outside to Marlon Williams. That ball has got to be 3 rows deep in the stands. That tight of coverage, 2 guys in one spot, that cannot happen.
180! What's that?
Man defensive front, they rush those 4. Hogan looking to the sideline, intercepted! Down the sideline, Cameron Dantzler hits a pick 6, and the Showboats grab the lead. What a play by Cameron Dantzler, and Kevin Hogan just stares down his receiver. It's a curl route. He's going to go up, and he's going to stop. Watch this guy right here, Cameron Dantzler, just picks it off and takes it to the house. Pay dirt for Memphis, who desperately needs to score. A horrible mistake to start the game from Kevin Hogan. You cannot miss inside on an out throw to the field.
It's going the other way. Snared out of the air and returned by Callahan O'Reilly.
Top. Well, here's the drone behind the quarterback. You see his eyes went right the entire time, and then the drone needs to make a quick U-turn because we're going the other way for 6.
Here we go. 180. What's that?
Well, they gave it up on 4th down. Last drive and a pick here. Nobody touched him. Off he goes. Kenai Lovely. Making a move. He has a block. It's a pick 6.
Kenai Lovely. What do you expect out of this down and distance, out of this formation? Expects the little bubble, reacts to it, triggers on it, makes the catch, realizes he wasn't touchdown, and gets in for the touchdown.
Gonna get it quickly to the outside, and it's picked off! Can you believe that? What a mistake as DeAndre Baker jumps it! They didn't need to do it! And DeAndre Baker with a game-sealing interception that puts the DC defenders into the postseason! What a way to win it!
And now they'll go for 2. After the 44-yard score, Ta'amu over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked off and on the run, making moves and scooting down the sideline is Marvin Moody, and Moody inside the 20. Can he leg it all the way to the end zone? Breaking tackles, and Moody scores.
The field and the reversal. Marvin Moody, 100 yards the other way, rumbling, stumbling for 2 at 6-2. DC with the lead.
See if Michigan takes a shot here, picked off at the 30-yard line. It's coming back the other way. Room service, ring it up. That's how you atone for a mistake on the previous play. Moody, Marvin Moody Jr. with the pick 6. He caught him in traffic.
So Marvin Moody Jr. is right here, but both linebackers.
Front 4, their defensive line to try to present the coverage and play zone behind it, and that's what they'll do.
And Wynn is hit as he throws. The pass is deflected and intercepted. Picked off, and on the run goes Tay Crowder, and Crowder all the way for a Birmingham touchdown.
You know, is there any sort of contact right there? Because remember, the hand can touch the face mask. It can't grab the face mask right there. You see, that contact was right as Wynn is trying to throw the ball. 97, Willie Yarberry, he's the one that drops out of defensive line, tips that ball up. And then you've got Tay Crowder, tips and overthrows. Those always wind up with the defense. There's no doubt that his face mask is contacted right there, but when he's got the football, is that a full-fledged face mask penalty? Does he turn the head of the quarterback, or is he just going in? And then you get the kind of the whole idea of roughing, going up to the head of the quarterback. He's got the football and had to punt here today. Like, you know, again, this offense is playing incredibly well. Oh, here we go.
36, and it's intercepted. Crowder's got his second pick of the day. Does he have his second pick 6? Crowder on the run, breaking tackles for the second time today. Crowder takes it to the house.
That was so cold. Oh my.
He's right in the middle, and he's going to step right in front of this ball. Again, he's reading the eyes of the quarterback. He breaks perfectly on that ball, and he is right there to undercut it. How about the fake option pass? He fakes like he's going to pitch it out to the outside, and it draws the offense, now defense, out to the outside, and then he takes it, splits the offensive lineman and quarterback, and beats the...
Four-man rush against Smith. The ball's picked off. It is returned by Nakua for a pick 6. Kai Nakua. Panthers roaring here. Yes, sir. What a play.
We've mentioned a few times the playoff game last year was turnovers from Michigan's offense that allowed Birmingham back in the game. Smith is expecting Nakua to run with the running back here, and when he doesn't, he's just a hair late. Nakua, eyes on Jamar the entire way. But Jamar threw a very similar interception a couple weeks ago where he stared down a quick game route. You thought that would be the learning moment.